It is your fault this has happened. You had a chance to unplug from the Matrix. And what did you end up doing? You stayed plugged in. You were warned about this. Told about it. Andrew Tate came in. Nobody listened to him. El Sneak swooped in. Nobody listened to him either. Fresh and Fit came in. Nobody swooped in and helped him out either. And you, dear viewer, it is your fault that this monstrosity is trending at the moment. Do you have nothing to say for yourself? I am absolutely disgusted by your behavior. Oh man. Wow. I mean, I know the other day I was talking about like anything can trend, but this one is like probably baffled me the most by far. So, for those who don't know, there is this trend going around where people behave like an NPC. If you don't know what an NPC is, let me give you a hand with that. So an NPC is basically a pre-programmed asset inside of a video game. It is usually taking place as a person, and so it's just a character that is pre-programmed to do stuff. There's no personality, nothing in there. Literally nothing to work with. It has a specific function. You might see them in your local grocery store. You might see them when you walk down the street. And especially for me, I see them when I go to the mall.
I mean, they don't even move out the way. Like, what's wrong with your programming, you idiots?
So, that being said, this current creator, known as Pinky Doll, has been accused about lying about her age. Her alleged age that she's been posting about is, at least on her TikTok, is 19. But right now, according to some outlets and stuff like that, she is actually 27. So quite the age gap indeed, about 8 years. So I wonder what happened between those 8 years. So I'm just going to show you a couple of clips of what we're working with here. One is going to be breaking down the story, and the other one's going to be actually one of her TikToks. I'm sure you've already seen it, but let's get tortured together.
New biggest star might be lying to you. I know you're thinking, what? On the internet, someone's lying? Unbelievable. What's next? And that star in question is Pinky Doll, someone you may or may not be aware of, which if you're not aware of her, what I'm about to say is gonna sound made up. She is a massive part of TikTok's NPC or like non-player character trend, where you have creators mimicking pre-programmed video game characters that players or viewers interact with the majority of the NPC content happening on live streams where creators respond with repetitive phrases as they receive tips from viewers. And the Washington Post saying Pinky Doll and other creators are sitting in this genre at the intersection of gaming culture and sex work. And Pinky Doll, in particular, has absolutely blown up. I mean, not only does she have tens of thousands of concurrent viewers that are actively tipping her, you even have outlets like the New York Times and NBC News writing about her. She's best known for her catchphrases like,
"Coconut so good. Grab, 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 balloon. Grab. Ice cream so good."
But then comes the controversy, with some social media users claiming that she's been lying about her age. Because when you read, let's say, the New York Times profile on her, it says that she's 27 years old. And you have outlets like Popcrave noting that she herself previously claimed she was born in April of 1996, which would make her 27. But allegedly, the age she previously listed on her TikTok profile was much younger. Because while there's no age listed now, there are screenshots that show that it used to say that she was 19. And if you take a quick trip on the Wayback Machine, it shows that as recently as yesterday, she had 19 years old in her bio. There is also resurfacing a screenshot of a tweet from earlier this year where it appears that she claimed to be as young as 15, but it's worth noting there that the main controversy seems to be about her pretending to be 19.
For you. Take your cash, take your kilo. Yes, yes, yes. Take your in. Oh, take your Samantha. This is so cool. Take your cat in. Take your meals. Take your I'm ready.
So, if you had felt immense pain watching that, I'd hate to inform you, but you are actually a human. You are a real person. You are not an NPC. I know it's really hard for you to believe that, but you're not. And to be honest with you, I don't even know why people watch this stuff. It's just so, like, brain degrading. I don't know. Diffusing? Brain killing? I don't know, something to do with brains. It's just so, like, non-stimulant or stimulatory. Is that a word? I should look that up. It's very just, ugh, I can't stand this kind of stuff. Like, take away lying about your age, just this content on its own. And the fact that there's a demand for this particular stuff has me just baffled. Or people just watching this baffles me. Even when you make fun of it, it just gives it more traction. But man, NPCs. Oh God. I can't believe NPCs is what's trending. Ugh. Moving along. Oh. Yeah. So it looks like having no personality is the real way to gain fame. I'm sure her looks also have a portion to play into it too, I guess. But just doing what you do is where you're just out here doing ice cream, yum yum, woof woof, gang gang, beep boop, Transformers, robots in disguise. That cartoon was onto something after all. I digress. But yeah, this and the fact that we're getting copycats too is what is even worse. You have known creators doing it too, which is fine. They already had a following before they did it. But it just goes to show that people will hop onto any type of trend. There was even this one clip that was going around where this guy was behaving like an NPC and his mom walked in to check and see if he was okay.
Yeah, get on somewhere.
I heard what you said.
Thank you for the basketball.
I heard what you said. What is wrong with you?
Thank you for the weights.
Why are you doing this?
Oops, step back. Thank you for the basketball.
I'm so upset right now. Who is in charge of this? Who is in
Thank you for the
charge of
lightning.
this? Who doing this?
Thank you for the roses. Tasty.
Okay, y'all. I'm asking y'all. I'm coming
Thank
to
you for
y'all.
the roses.
Actually, that was funny. That was actually funny. So, when you behave like an NPC, even your parents might look at you funny, and your parents don't play video games. Well, to your parents who don't play video games. Mine definitely did play a little bit, actually. Used to whip me in fighting games. Oh, the good old days. Well, man, oh man. NPC's trending. I can't take it anymore. Like, why? Why? It doesn't make sense. It makes no bloody sense. Oh. Anyways, let's get into why we're really here. The fact that she was lying about her age is strange, but there's a reason for it. And let's not kid ourselves. One reason that she's doing it is because, well, in these boon of podcasts, even Bottom G himself will tell you that they want younger women. Younger women do this for them. Younger women are more youthful. You had that one grifter, just lonely things, or just manly things, or just an idiot things. That does not work. Why did I say that? Okay, let's do one more. Just stupid things. I like that one better, actually. Just stupid things. She'll be out here talking about men value purity, youth, beauty. Purity, youth, beauty. And that's all she'll say while looking like she can't groom herself for no purity, no youth, and no beauty. At least by her standards. Though, shout out to her though. She actually did groom herself for Piers Morgan and to look like an idiot on live television as well. Good job. Good job, idiot. So, anyways, but you have these podcasts, they say, we want younger women. Younger women are better for us. This and that. And they'll talk to single moms like, oh, you're used goods. Nobody wants you. Especially when you get older, you have less value on the marketplace. While there's some degrees of truth to that, I said some, that's not the only thing people are looking for. Anyways, that's one contributing factor. And then you have their audience who has most likely zero experience or is into this weird stuff that they're into. And it's like, wow, you know what? I agree with this. We're not into older women. We won't date an older woman. We just want them young, fresh out of college, easy peasy, no questions asked. That's one aspect of that. The other aspect of that is just in general, younger people are just shown more. Like when you think about a model, you're not thinking about some old, like middle-aged person. A model is usually young. You know, they can show off the best features. This is just talking to the aspect of just modeling in general. Sure, there's some older models. I'm saying in general, you want them to look younger so that they appear that way. Even like Instagram models, they'll touch up their filters and look a particular way so that they look younger, more youthful, or this and that. And of course, there's your average pervert. That's just really into young things. But all this to say, when you add all these factors together, you have a massive audience and you can capitalize on it. And so, let me give you two options here. And trust me, and there's a reason why she probably took this. So you have option one. You can go to school, pay thousands of dollars, at least over here, pay thousands of dollars in loans and this and that. You get a degree, you get a 9-to-5, and you get maybe, I don't know, $60K a year starting out. That sounds kind of generous, but you know, you're living the stable life, whatever. Or you could take option 2. Lie about your age, get a huge influx of money in the immediate future. You don't have to wait to get your money. And then people will tune in just for you. No work involved. You just stand there and literally behave like an NPC. Don't do much. I think most of you are going to take option 2, especially since the money is swooping in fast. And I said there's nothing wrong with what she's doing. I mean, the NPC part, not her lying about her age. But she's really just a result of what people are looking for and what the demand is right now. People like younger stuff. I don't mean younger stuff, I mean like younger people is what you're more looking into. So that's what's going around. And yeah, so I'm not going to say whether I agree with it or not. I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, you have that going on. So, of course she's going to appear younger. And, you know, to the people who are outraged about this, it's like, yeah, it's weird. But really and truly, you have to look at the consumers always in these type of situations. You got to look at who is actually taking in this kind of content. And when you find out your people who are taking in your content are a bunch of weirdos, shocker. And also, there's another aspect of people who are out here, it's like straight up like demonizing this kind of stuff. And it's like, to you people who are saying that, I wonder what's in your closet. Because there's this one case that I remember now where you had this senator, I think he was a senator, and he was out here like very anti-gay, calling it like debauchery and this and that and a sin and all that. And you want to know the twist of the irony, or the twist in irony about him? He ended up getting caught at fucking orgies. You can't make this shit up. This man was at gay orgies. So the same filth, according to him, same filth that he was up and doing, he is now a part of it. How are you any better? The same people who are also out here going hard and demonizing it. I'm not saying like the people who are genuinely concerned. I'm saying like the people who are out here and have stuff in their own closet. People will go on these podcasts as well. The same podcast I just mentioned. They'll go on, donate hundreds of dollars to these women, or at least to the podcast, to just dunk on them, make fun of them, say some of the most foul shit imaginable. And you want to know what happens to them? I'm sure you already know what's going to happen, but I'm going to tell you anyways. They go out and they go and pay for these OnlyFans. And you want me to take some of these people seriously? Oh my god. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. So, really and truly, is the people who are taking in this people who are taking in this content, who are the ones that are contributing the most to it. You can't have a supply with no demand. At least you can't supply something with no demand, because or else you go bankrupt. Basic economics, people. But, oh my god, it's just, why are people so up in arms about this stuff, when really and truly, it's the people who are consuming it who are the real problem. And she's just capitalizing on it. There's a reason for it. And I'm going to wager, looking younger definitely helps a ton. And, yeah. And she's just doing it for that. The wrong stuff is always going to be trending, like, no matter what we do. So, it is what it is. I really am not in favor of this kind of stuff. I mean, like, lying about your age to get somewhere. Not so much behaving like an NPC. I really could give less of a shit about people behaving like NPCs. Is the fact that you are lying about your age is where I draw issue with it, because you're just contributing to a bigger problem that's already out there. So, whatever. She's just a result of that. People should just try to be more honest, I guess. Nothing else to it to that. So, if you like the video, please follow my socials down in the description below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Time to go look for another topic. Later!